Gordon's got the ground game. It's the coach. This is the 2021 season on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll get a look at Melvin Gordon, fresh off a big game a week ago, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Los Angeles Chargers. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West between the Denver Broncos and our home team. Hi, everybody. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. They have certainly got it rolling of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And it's simple. The more you win in the regular season, the more likely you play at home in the postseason, and that can take you deep into January.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Broncos, we're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The numbers a week ago for Melvin Gordon. He was creeping up toward 200 yards, thought he was going to get there, didn't quite make it, but also 2 rushing touchdowns.
And even if he only got about half those numbers this week, his team would take it in a heartbeat, wouldn't they? Because last week, he was spectacular.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's it. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. 2nd and 10. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Now back to throw. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a 1st down. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 39-yard line. They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 8. That is caught. It's Tajay Sharp. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up.
Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Now he's going to go deep down. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 51 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They still can't get it. He'll have a first down inside the 10. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. We'll step aside and come back to Carson after this. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And he is going to be stopped on the return. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now he'll let it go deep left side. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. A big play there for L.A. 45 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And he's into the end zone. Chargers touchdown. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the 1st-round pick of 2014. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Back to throw here. He's going to air one out. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They'll start the 3rd quarter on the ground with Gordon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. Allen's got it complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and... They go play action here on first down. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Looking to throw. He gets this to Alizé Mack, the Notre Dame product. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for third down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
This quarterback now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. He'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. This is Gordon. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. That one goes for 24 yards. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown.
And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Here's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. He's got Allen. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
They'll set up to throw. This will be caught. It's Mack, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work. They'll run on 1st down. It's Gordon. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period.
And he lost the football. The Broncos say they have it. They do. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. That's complete to Sharp. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On 2nd down, it's Gordon, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. On 1st down, it's Gordon. Gordon loses the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Broncos. So they will set up shop in the red zone. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And it's incomplete. It's a dangerous pass. That's what it was. And it brings up second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a play fake here on first down. And it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
He's got his man Sharp complete. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 27-yard line.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
And this is complete. It's Allen. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll look to throw here. Sets up the screen to Gordon. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Here's a 2nd and 7. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. They're going to look to throw. Flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, partner, still a head-scratcher to me how this one ended, down 3. I just thought, no matter the situation, you're in a spot where you can kick that field goal, go to overtime. Why not do it?
And this is where I think the analytics guys are going to continue to get more and more traction in the league. We've talked about different people now saying, I need a game management coach, someone in the booth to take the emotion out of it. Did they lose track of where they were on the clock, right? Did they lose track of where they were on the field? Was it makeable for their kicker? All those things come into play here, and it turns out they don't get it done.
So for